Ironically, I represent a community whose truth is questioned most these days, the community of teachers. As you asked, truth basically is what is verifiable, what is as it is, and if we go by what the Sanskrit word Sat is there, then what it is still. Now, if this is the case, then the truth has been a category which has been most discussed and most contested, because the ultimate focus is on veracity. Ultimate focus is on to say the things as they are. That's what Aristotle did in metaphysics, very clearly. Subsequently, the entire tradition is there. Now, in Indian tradition, if you look at, the truth was seen in two categories. Basically, it was Satya. Now, interestingly, in Indian tradition, it is stated in Vedic tradition that Sat is born out of Asat. Asato Sat Jaya. That means non-truth is the precondition for truth, but the shift should be from non-truth to truth. Asato Sat, Asato Ma Sat Jaya. But subsequently what they did was that they divided it into Sat and Rit. And Sat is truth has fact, and Rit is truth has value. Now, the problem that happened, that the point of reference that both traditions had, particularly see the Greek tradition in the West, they were very clear about veracity. The basic quest was truth, and in Indian tradition also, if they thought of truth, then truth has fact and truth has value. In both the traditions, the point of reference was lost. And the result was that the post-truth that was used as a term in 1992, but within 25 years this became the word of Oxford University Dictionary in 2016. What was the reason that happened in between? And therefore, in post-truth, only the term truth is there. Post-truth is not truth. Post-truth is a category in which objective truth or fact, they are subordinated to belief. I'll come to little later, because the journey between 1990 to 2016, by the time we had Trump, Putin and so on, what is it that happened? So the lady mentioned the question, is post-truth the truth of this age? Post-truth is not truth at all. It has nothing to do with truth. It is like camouflaging lies as truth. And the present system is enjoying this connivance that this is also truth. It is lies, it is propaganda, it is all fake.
Over to you, man. From the definition to practice.
Shyam, I think look at one level, using these words like post-truth, to my mind is a debate over words. Let's look at the reality. We are creating a society based on alternative facts. The very notion of alternative facts is wrong because it is actually lies and propaganda. But you are trying to create alternative facts. And because we are in Gujarat, let's start with this state. यहीं से शुरू करते हैं. यहाँ चुनाव होते हैं दिसंबर 2017 में. और हमारे दोस्त प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी, क्षमा कीजिए कि मैं उनका नाम फिर से ले रहा हूँ, लेकिन आपको ये जानना है, क्योंकि ट्रूथ हर चीज ऊपर से ही शुरू होती है, नीचे से नहीं. मोदी जी आते हैं, मैं यही था, बड़ौदा से ज्यादा दूर नहीं, उनका एक भाषण सुन रहा था. उसमें वो कहते हैं कि मनमोहन सिंह ने देश से गद्दारी की है, कि वो एक डिनर में गए जहां पाकिस्तान के पूर्व फॉरेन मिनिस्टर खुर्शीद कसूरी वाज देयर. इस डिनर में एक तरह से प्लान हो रहा था कि किस तरह से मेरी सरकार गिराई जाएगी. अब उन्होंने देश के सामने ये नहीं रखा कि उसी डिनर में There were 2 former foreign secretaries. There were senior diplomats, secretary, high commissioner to Pakistan. There was senior journalist खुशवंत सिंह के बेटे थे, वो सब थे। अब उस छोटे से गांव में, खेड़ा डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, आपने लोगों को कह दिया कि हमारे जो भूतपूर्व प्रधानमंत्री थे, वो इस बड़ी साजिश में थे क्योंकि वो डिनर पे गए थे। आपने ये नहीं कहा वो डिनर किस वजह से था। आपने जनता से ये नहीं कहा वीजा तो कसूरी को आप ही की सरकार ने दिया है, वो आप ही की सरकार के वीजा पर आए हैं। वहां आपके पुराने नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर भी बैठे थे। एक डिनर पार्टी को आपने कहा साजिश। Now that is to my mind how post-truth works. It works on emotion, क्योंकि जनता भी समझती है ये पाकिस्तान तो गद्दार देश है, इन्होंने कुछ तो गद्दारी की है, ये मनमोहन सिंह कहाँ गए? और बाकी बाद में पता चला उस पूरे 2 घंटे के डिनर में मनमोहन सिंह ने एक शब्द भी नहीं कहा, वो सुनते रहे, जिससे कोई सरप्राइज नहीं होना चाहिए। अब उसी कैंपेन में उसके 2 दिन बाद मोदी जी आते हैं और कहते हैं हम ये फेसबुक पोस्ट, अब वो जनता बेचारी वहां गांव में सुन रही है, फेसबुक पोस्ट में लिखा है कि एक पाकिस्तानी जनरल के फेसबुक पोस्ट से आया है कि पाकिस्तान ने तय किया है इस चुनाव में, और आप जानिए किस तरह से, आप डायलॉग देखिए क्योंकि इमोशन इज इंपॉर्टेंट। मियां अहमद पटेल को गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री के लिए पाकिस्तान की साजिश है। मियां अगर पार्लियामेंट में मिलेंगे तो कहेंगे अहमद भाई, लेकिन अगर गांव में चुनाव हो रहा है तो कहेंगे मियां अहमद पटेल। मतलब क्या, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? और वो फेसबुक पोस्ट भी बिल्कुल गलत निकला। The post was a false post, completely false, कोई जनरल ऐसा नहीं था, लेकिन आपने उसको इस तरह से लोगों के सामने किया कि लोगों को भावुक करना है, पाकिस्तान की साजिश है। Now if post-truth starts with these lies, आप post-truth ये वर्ड मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता, it should be called lies and propaganda। एक फैक्ट्री है, propaganda फैक्ट्री इस देश में। मैं नहीं कहता this is only the BJP, every political party has it। When Indira Gandhi was in power, she would say foreign hand, पूरे दुनिया की नजर इंडिया पर है, वो टेक ओवर करना चाहती है। So Indira Gandhi would play foreign card, now we are playing Pakistan card। This is pure lies and propaganda। Don't use these words like post-truth. The word truth does not deserve to be mentioned in the same breath as lies and propaganda being carried out. And it is time we expose this lies and propaganda, and it has got worse. It has always existed, Shambhai. What has changed is technology allows it to just move faster and instantaneous, available to millions. मैं तो कहता हूँ महाभारत में भी post-truth था या fake news। अश्वत्थामा story to my mind is a classic example कि अश्वत्थामा मर गया because he wanted Dronacharya out of the battleground। So this is not something that has happened now, it has always existed, but because of technology, because of mobile, because of this WhatsApp university, everybody gets it within the matter of minutes. Let me give you one example before concluding my initial remarks because it happened yesterday. I got a WhatsApp of Sania Mirza. Sania Mirza in India, dressed up in her tennis shorts, and Sania Mirza in Pakistan with a full, almost near hijab. So they have said, and the thing says, look at the difference between India and Pakistan. Now, I don't know reverse imaging, which is a way through Google in which you can actually know an image. But I know Sania's father, so I sent him a message. He said, this is a picture of Sania from 2007 when we and the whole family had gone to Mecca. So you have taken a picture of Sania Mirza when she had gone to Mecca. Send it out now as if it is in Pakistan today, contrasting it with her wearing a tennis. I am not saying she may not wear the full clothes in Pakistan, she may well be. But you are basically trying to create a hatred of Pakistan and the Musliman in the eyes of the average Indian. That is your dangerous game that you are playing. And you must be exposed. Because post-truth can damage the lives of people. You know, my fear is that you are creating riots in the name of post-truth. One more example. Muzaffarnagar riots 2013. Images of were suddenly put out on WhatsApp by the local MLA, who is now an MLA. He was an MLA then, he is now the MLA, Sangeet Som. He sends out WhatsApp messages to everyone of people allegedly being butchered in Muzaffarnagar. Later on, it turns out those images are of Rohingya Muslims in Burma and some images from Afghanistan. This is a member of the Legislative Assembly of Uttar Pradesh. Now you tell me as citizens, should such people not be exposed, or should they be allowed to get away in the name of post-truth society? So I think post-truth society is a word which is being used, and I refuse to use it. They are propagandists, they are fake news masters, and they should be exposed. And when the fake news starts at the top, please don't blame the person at the bottom of the ladder. The problem starts at the top. Our fake news masters exist in our ruling class. And they are the ones who are the fake news masters, who are, in a way, creating a society which I fear in the future will be more driven by hate, by emotion, by division than ever before.
So, it's good to know and remember that right from Mahabharata times we have so many examples of fake news, lies, propaganda, whatever term we use, or even convenient truth when it suits. We've seen that if we go a little away from the Indian context and we look at US now. So Trump is a classic example of how politics is used it. My question is that over thousands of years this has existed. This phenomenon of spreading lies or kind of changing people's mind through calculated lies has existed, and somehow we've bounced back, we've handled it. How do you see historically the way things have been, how we are going to be dealing with it now and in times to come? Because in digital media and digital space we have a kind of unlimited playground for lies and fake news to exist. So how as people, how as society, how as literature, how as journalism, we are going to handle this phenomenon?
I think the answer to this question cannot be very short. The fact is that in the western part from where this term comes to us, we have also started using, and the fact is that we cannot push it away. The world of journalism and world of politics, these are the domains where it's used to a good extent. But the issue is that what is the undertone behind it? If you look at that, Trump's election was considered as the culmination of post-truth victory. But the four claims that he made after the inauguration, one claim that he made was that his election has been the biggest victory. Second was that he got the standing ovation. Third, he was most popular. And then after 1 year he claimed that the murder rate had gone down by 47% in comparison to the year previously. Now, if you go by it, then what do you find? That we won the election, but was it the biggest victory? Question mark. He got the standing ovation, but he did not ask the staff members who were standing to sit down. So they paid the standing ovation. The third is the largest crowd at the time of inauguration. Crowd was there. Was it largest? Question mark. The FBI later on reported that the number had increased, gone up in the year in which Trump was there. Now, if this is the case, then from where does the strength come? The strength basically comes in the history, and human civilization has gone through that. The statement that captures the philosophy of this comes from Tony Blair. All of us know that the Iraq war took place. The dodgiest were prepared to fool the world that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. what happened, all of us know, Lord Newport's report is also for us. When the war ended, and the people came to know Saddam was hanged, but no weapons of mass destruction were found. Blair was killed. He was asked the question, and the answer that he gave, because he could not answer, and the answer that he gave was, I know only what I believe. That means it is the belief that becomes predominant in comparison to the what were the facts and they knew the fact. Earlier, in the mythical past, people worship gods and goddesses, but that was out of their ignorance or out of fear. But they did not really know that. So they did not have alternative truth. And practically there is nothing like alternative truth. Truth is truth or it is not truth at all. There is nothing like alternative fact. All these terms are used to hide just another layer to center this. So the issue that we find is that it has existed on all these ages. But as you mentioned, because of technology and because of people's inability to make difference between what is real and what is not real, and the sense of discretion, lack of patience to wait for that, whether I should find it, whether it is valid or not. Points of references are deliberately being obliterated by all. Be it the West, be it India, be it this political party, be it that political party, be it this constituency or that constituency. What should be how to negotiate it? That can be again a larger question. But the issue is, and the fact is, whether you call it post-truth, whether you call it fake news, whether you call it propaganda, this is going to increase. Because technology is going to grow faster. And therefore, there should be greater need to have some institutions, some individuals, or some faith in the human consciousness to wait for and make difference and validate what is the truth, to refer to certain part of reference.
No, I actually, believe that Indian society generally, वो North India में एक term है, उगता सूरज, वो सब नमस्कार करते हैं. We have a culture of obedience. जो राजा बनता है, प्रजा उसके साथ चलती है. फिर राजा सही, गलत, weak. So therefore, it is very easy in a way to manipulate the minds. You see, a culture which is feudal, a culture which accepts whoever is in power as being the person who's a magician, वो सब कुछ करेगा. That culture often is not willing to separate truth from fiction. Number two, this is a society which traditionally, as a pious, deeply religious society, also is driven by beliefs more than facts. You remember about 10-15 years ago, Ganesh दूध पी रहा है. This was pre-social media. There was no social media then. I don't think even the mobile phone had spread in the manner it is. I think only a few, we had BlackBerry or something had come. I don't think there was the kind of mobile phones that we have. Maybe 2G was there, but I don't think even that was there. It was a pre-mobile era. In pre-mobile era, people were running home. Ganesh दूध पी रहा है. And going and worshipping. We are a society of worshippers. We are a society with beliefs. What our kings, our so-called gods, our multiple gods tell us. So our capacity to question them is less. हम सवाल नहीं पूछते हैं. We even said this in an हम कहते हैं कि मीडिया की जवाबदेही है सवाल पूछते. But citizens should be asking questions. So, and it's not just us. Look at what America is doing with Trump. So it's not as if you are an advanced democracy necessarily you are very different. Trump, and there comes also the question of prejudices. I mentioned the case of what Modi ji said during the campaign about Manmohan Singh. That's because deep down inside many of us think यार ये कुछ तो होगा दाल में काला. The moment we invite a Pakistani film star, the moment we invite a Pakistani politician, ये पाकिस्तानियों से दूर रहिए. वो deep down inside there is some कीड़ा, if you may use the word in Hindi, and we tend to tap into that. All of us have a darker side. हमारे सब में एक काला side है जिसमें prejudice, hatred, animosity वो होती है. उसे हम अब लोगों के सामने रखते हैं. I remember it was said about Bal Thackeray. Bal Thackeray's success formula was what? He was the loudspeaker of popular grievances. जो आप और हम अपने बेडरूम में कहते थे, ठाकरे जाके ऊपर से कहते थे. ये पाकिस्तानी सब जो है, वो जब इंडिया हारती है, Indian Muslims support Pakistan. Nobody checked it. In all the years that Thackeray made these comments, nobody checked to find out, is it really true that Indian Muslims across are waving the Pakistani flag when India loses a match to Pakistan? And yet every time he would spread it, people would cheer and clap. Because you didn't want to say it publicly, but Thackeray was saying it for you. Now Thackeray is also pre-social media. Today Thackeray was there, he would be the top trend on Twitter every day. Because on Twitter what trends? Emotions. A farmer's suicide doesn't trend on social media. But the moment I talk about religion, it becomes a polarizing issue and it begins to trend. So on religion and belief systems, I can easily create these so-called alternative facts, terrible word though it is, to, in a sense, make people believe the worst in us, not the best in us. Alternative facts are designed, or fake news or post-truth, call it what you want, is designed to make the average person believe the worst in us. Not all of us are going to go and check every message that we get. So somewhere deep down inside it has tapped into the prejudices, the fears. जो डर हमारे दिल में है